But let's talk to Channels business producer, Temple Ashadro. Today is the first working day for most businesses and the markets are also open. So let's get a sense of how things are shaping up here in the nation's commercial nerve center. And let's talk to Temple. Temple, it's great to have you join us on the program.
Thank you, all right.
So give us a sense. Oh, well, thank you. So is it a happy new year on the streets? Give us a sense of how the business district is looking like this morning.
Okay, things are still looking more in the mood of the new year, the festive period, basically, because there's still less traffic on the highways. South Mainland be very, very free this morning on our way to VI and Lagos Island, which is against the norm. And we know that government offices are open, but we don't seem to have enough workers, resuming work yet. That's probably because some of them are still on break, on their annual leave or thereabouts. And we have some of the private companies too open at this time, but some other private companies, which I noticed, haven't really opened. I think quite a number of them are still on break.
But taking a look at Customs Street, that's where the Nigerian Stock Exchange is the market looking like it's back in business? We'll be talking to Rotimi Fakaijo, who's an equities trader, much later to get a sense of where the market is resuming the first day in the new year. But does it look like it's also a new year in that building?
Yes, well, quite a number of brokers are currently on the floor of the exchange right now. They opened the market with a prayer session this morning. The first gong was also sounded this morning by someone from the market data department, and it looks like brokers are resuming. It looks like market activity is coming back again. You recall that last year the market had ended yesterday at 6.47%, and the banking sector, against what happened in 2015, where the banking sector lost more. This time it closed up by 2.2%. So it is looking like, well, we'll be seeing more activities, especially as companies begin to wrap up to close their books for 2016 and start sending in corporate actions and all of that. So basically, there's life in the market again. The banks doors are open right now. We see a lot of queues at the bank entrance, people trying to get into the banking hall to withdraw money. The ATM machines are also filled up.
All right, Temple, thank you so much for giving us a look at what's going on in some parts of Lagos, talking about the business district, Marina and Customs Street, where the Nigerian Stock Exchange is located. But let's quickly take a look at where the markets are coming up from. Like Temple already said, activity is on at the equities markets, but the market ended the year 1.47% in the north, with the all-share index at 26,874.62 and a market capitalization of 9.24 trillion naira. Volume came in at 405.93 million for the week. Of course, remember there was only 3 days of trade because of 2-day holiday to celebrate Christmas and Boxing Day. We had value coming in at 3.72 billion and 6,363 deals recorded on shares traded. And for the fixed income segment of the market, let's quickly run you through how the market shaped up closing on Friday, of course, ahead of today's bond auction. Treasury bills auction, I beg your pardon, on Wednesday by the Central Bank of Nigeria. Of course, we saw investors taking position on mostly short-dated bills. The bill maturing on the 30th of March had deals of 111 done with a discount high of 13.60%, and the others you can see there. We had total volume coming in at 147.11 billion naira. And ahead of the FGN bonds auction by the Debt Management Office, let's see where the market finished on Friday. Total value came in at 45.20 billion and number of deals at 175, and those are the top 4 from Friday's close, shaping up how today's market will most likely look like. Investors favoring still short to medium dated bonds on the FGN bonds market. Well, we're turning our attention to the commodities market after now. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching Business Morning on Channels Television. Join the conversation, which is, of course, going on online as well as here in the studios, online on Twitter. You can find us at This Morning. You can also tweet at Channels TV, or you can tweet at me. I'm at CTV Harriet, or at Bosing. Be glad to mind your business as well. And if you can't reach us on Twitter, you can reach us via email. Our email address is businessmorning@channelstv.com. So let's talk about commodities now. Of course, that's one conversation we always have twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays.